question number 27 of functions worksheet. This question is, function f and g are defined as follows. Fx equals x square minus 1 for domain x less than 0. Gx equals 1 over 2x plus 1 for x less than minus half. Solve f gx equals 3. F gx equals 3. Before we solve this, मुझे बताओ कि f gx domain is equals to domain of what? The domain of
G.
G is equals to the domain of the effect. Yes. So you must keep in mind that whatever answer you get should be less than minus half. Okay. Most of the times what happens in such questions, you get two sets of answer. So अगर आपका positive वगैरह answer आ जाएगा या anything that is greater than minus half, then you must reject it. Okay, keep this in mind. Otherwise, you just lose 1 mark for no reason. Okay, so in F, we have to substitute G. So that's going to be 1 over 2x plus 1 whole square minus 1 equals 3. So we have 4 here. And this is 1 over 2x plus 1 whole square. Since it's whole square, I'm not going to expand. I'm going to take square root on both sides. So 1 over 2x plus 1 equals plus minus 2. Now I'm going to send 2 to this side and 2x plus 1 to the other. Or you'll have minus half equals 2x plus 1. So from here, what two value effects are we getting? Half minus 1 divided by 2. One is minus 1 by 4 equals x. And the other one is minus half plus 1 divided by 2. That's 1 by 4. ये तो दोनों ही minus half से छोटी नहीं है. Both of them are bigger than minus half. Why is that? Let me double check. Half minus 1 divided by 2 is minus 1 by 4, and then minus half plus 1 divided by 2 is 1 by 4. Question number 27, part A. 2x. Oops, this is supposed to be plus 1. Why did I change it into minus 1? ये तो plus 1 ही था. So when it goes to the other side in the numerator, it's still plus 1. So that was my mistake. This is plus 1. So that would be minus half minus 1 divided by 2. It's minus 3 by 4. Yes. Now, which of these values is less than minus 0.5? Is it x equals minus 0.25? No, minus 0.25 is actually bigger than minus half. Or is it my x equals minus 0.75? This is in fact smaller than minus half, so this would be the answer. Find an expression for FG inverse. So this was FG. You already know that this much here is FG. Part B. So y equals 1 over 2x plus 1 whole square minus 1. And again, the domain of FG is x is less than minus half. We might need it to determine the plus or minus sign with the final answer. So y plus 1 square root plus minus is equals to 1 over 2x plus 1. Take 2x plus 1 to the other side and 1 over square root y plus 1 with the plus minus sign for now. 2x equals 1 over plus minus square root 2y plus 1 minus 1, and then we divide 2, so 1 over plus minus 2 square root y plus 1 minus half. I've separately divided the denominator 2 with both the numerators, or with both the expressions. Okay, now we have to determine whether we'll use positive sign or negative sign. That is determined by this. So that's going to be a negative sign. So FG whole inverse would be 1 over 2 square root x plus 1 minus half. Negative sign, sorry, negative sign because of this. Any questions here?
No.
Then we move on. F and G are defined by fx equals half x minus a and gx equals 3x plus b, where a and b are constant. Given that GG2 is 10 and f inverse 2 is equals to 14, find the values of a and b. This is pretty straightforward. GG2 is equals to 10. So find G2 first. That is going to be 6 plus b. And then GG2 would be, in G, you have to substitute the value of G2. So in function gx, instead of x, you have to substitute 6 plus b. So 3 times 6 plus b plus b. So that is 18 plus 4b. So that's GG2.
हम इसे वैसे नहीं कर सकते, like if we find GG first and then.
You can do that as well.
Okay.
Next, let's simplify this. F inverse 2 is equals to 40. अब इसमें भी you have two options. Like Dua said, आप F inverse भी पहले find कर सकते हो, फिर उसमें 2 substitute करके equate कर सकते हो 240. But I will not recommend it. Instead, what I'll recommend, take F inverse to the other side. When F inverse goes to the other side, it becomes F14. So now there's no need to find inverse of F. So it's going to be 2 is equals to half 14 minus a. So 2 is equals to 7 minus a equals 5. So when a is equals to 5, acha, I did not finish the last part. So GG2 equals to 10. So equated to 10. So now 4b would be equals to minus 8 and b will be equals to minus 2. So let me get the answer for 28 minus 2 and 5. Using these values of a and b, find GFX. Okay, so now in G, we have to substitute fx. So G is 3, x is now fx, which is half x, and a is minus 5. G के अंदर f substitute करना है. Okay. And plus b, but plus b is now minus 2. So that would be 3 by 2x minus 15 minus 2. So 3 by 2x minus 70. Yes, that is correct. That is GF. Question 29. अब वक्र साथ साथ कर रहे हो ना?
जी मिस कर रहा हूँ.
Okay, good. 29 part A. We've done this literally hundreds of times. Completed square form. So you have the option of using the algebraic identity or expand and compare. I'm going to use
Should
algebraic.
we just skip it then? 29 homework में कर
ठीक है।
लूँगा।
नहीं, not the entire question, but just part it. Because rest of it might have something tricky or something that you haven't done before. I recommend do the rest. ये भी कर लेते हैं. I was just talking about part A. वो किया हुआ है हमने
अच्छा।
first times. ठीक है? So okay, in such questions, you either expand and compare or use trigonometric identity, which I'm going to do right now. First, to say two common ले लिया, and we have x square plus 6x bracket plus 11. Now I'm going to change this into completed square form. So 2 bracket is going to be a square plus 2a, and b is now going to be 3. So that 3 into 2 becomes 6. Okay, so then we have to add plus 3 square, and to counter that minus 3 square. Bracket close plus 11. So we have 2 bracket this, oops, this combined becomes x plus 3 whole square, and then we have minus 9, and outside we have plus 11. So 2x plus 3 whole square minus 18 plus 11. So 2x plus 3 whole square minus 7. Yes, that is the correct completed square form. 2x plus 3 whole square minus 7. Okay, I want to clear the screen. Part B. Find the expression f inverse of x and state the domain of f inverse of x. Okay, you have it in completed square form already. Okay, so the domain is x is less than equals to minus 4. We need that to determine the sign of the inverse function. So this is going to be y plus 7 divided by 2 square root plus minus, and then 3 goes to the other side, becomes minus 3. So since this is less than equals to, so we'll choose minus sign. Okay, so minus 3 minus square root x plus 7 by 2 equals f inverse. Let me quickly check the answer. Yes, okay. State the domain of f inverse. Domain of f inverse would be equals to range of f. और range of f हम इसको plot करके देख सकते हैं. The turning point of this is going to be minus 3 comma minus 7. So minus 3 is here, minus 7 is here. This is going to be the turning point. Since it's positive 2, so it's going to be a U-shaped graph, something like this. This would be 11, by the way, not that it is asked, but ये जो constant होता है वो y-intercept होता है. Okay, so that's our graph, and the domain really matters. Maybe all of it is not the complete graph. It says x is less than equals to minus 4. Oops, मैंने गलत graph बना दी. मुझे negative x की तरफ बनाना चाहिए था. So it'll be something like this. Minus x and minus 2. Yes. Okay. So हमने इस graph को minus 4 से शुरू करना है. So minus 4 यहाँ कहीं होगा. So you start the graph from here. So what is the value of function when x is minus 4? What is f minus 4? So that would be 2 minus 4 plus 3 whole square minus 7. It's going to be minus 5. So we have minus 5 here. So what is the domain of f inverse? It is the range of f. And what is the range of f? Fx is greater than equals to minus 5. So that means the domain of f inverse would be x is greater than equals to minus 5. I think the answer at the back of the worksheet is wrong for this question. मैंने less than equals to लिखा हुआ रख दी. Yes, greater than equals to. ठीक है, part समझ आया. I hope I'm not going too fast. You need to let me know to slow down just in case.
Yep.
अभी पक्का मुझे लगता है आपको आज बहुत नींद आ रही है मेरी तरफ. तो मुझे भी बहुत
नहीं
नींद.
मिस, मुझे
पक्की बात.
नहीं आ रही।
मैं तो अगर बीच में कुछ अजीब अजीब बोलने लग जाऊं ना तो थोड़ा सा इग्नोर करता है. पार्ट सी करेंगे अब हम. यस. I hope I don't need the previous answers. Part C. For the case when k is less than -1, solve f g x equals 193. Okay, so f g equals 193 को solve करना है. f g की domain होती है domain of g. And what is the domain of g? X is less than k and they're saying that k is -1. So the domain of this is going to be x is less than equals to -1. So we have to make sure that if we get two sets of answer or multiple answers, we're only going to choose the one where x is less than equals to -1. Okay, now for fg, we input g in f. So we do need the previous answers. क्या था ये 29 का first part का answer 2x plus 3 whole square minus 7. Oh, so मजा आ रहा है. Oh. So f g, g goes in f, so 2, and instead of that x we need to substitute g. 2x minus 3 then plus 3 close square minus 7 equals 193. 3 and minus 3 cancels out. So this would be 2 times 2x whole square minus 7 equals 193. That's 200 when minus 7 goes to the other side. Then you divide it with 2, you get 100 equals 2x whole square. Now we can square root both the sides. So we get 2x equals plus minus 10. So we get x equals plus minus 5. However, the only answer would be x equals -5 because the domain of fg is same as domain of g, which is x is less than -1, less than equals to -1. So this would be your only answer. You should write only with that idea. Let me check. Yes. State the largest value of k for which the composition fg is possible. Okay, again, same story. When is the composition fg possible? Composition fg is possible when what of what equals what of what? Who remembers this?
The domain lies in the range.
Domain of what? Range of what?
Domain of
domain of
G.
G.
नहीं, इनर फंक्शन के रेंज से शुरू करते हैं. ये जो होता है ना इनर फंक्शन, इसकी रेंज से शुरू करते हैं. रेंज ऑफ जी मस्ट लाई विद इन डोमेन ऑफ एफ. ठीक है, इसका रट्टा लगा होना चाहिए. रेंज ऑफ जी must lie within domain of f. Okay, range of g क्या है? gx इसकी बात करते हैं पहले. So gx is equals to 2x minus 3 और x is less than equals to minus 1. तो क्या होगी range gx की? -1 से छोटी होती जा रही हैं values. So what's going to be the biggest value?
अगर -1 लेंगे हम
हाँ लेंगे. So that's going to be -7. नहीं, -5.
-5.
Yes, so the biggest value is going to be -5. And then it keeps decreasing. Right? फिर -2, 3, -4, -5 पे और छोटी values होती जाएंगी g की. जैसे x की value -1 से छोटी होती जाएगी, gx और छोटा होता जाएगा. Negative numbers actually छोटे होते हैं. Okay, so gx की जो domain range है, that is less than equals to -5. And what do we know about domain of f? State the largest possible value of k. Sorry, gx की domain हमने k लेनी थी. Why did I take -1? -1 to part c के लिए था. Part d के लिए, my bad, it's k. So it's going to be k. So the range of gx is going to be less than equals to 2k minus 3. ठीक है, जैसे जैसे k छोटा होता जाएगा, gx की वैल्यू भी और छोटी होती जाएगी. Okay, and this must lie within the domain of f. Domain of f क्या है? X is less than equals to -4. That means जो आपका 2k minus 3 है, वो within lie करना चाहिए -4 के. So then we have 2k less than equals to what? -1. K less than equals to -half. So the biggest value that k can take should be -half. Yes, that is the correct answer. Any questions from question 29? If not,
No.
then I'm going to end this lesson and then you're going to join the same link again. Okay, join the same link. To see you. 30. Function f is defined by fx equals 48 by x minus 2, x minus 1, for x is between 3 to 7. Function g is defined by gx equals x minus 2x minus 4, where x is between a and b, where a and b are constants. Find the greatest value of a and the greatest value of b, which will permit the formation of the composite function gf. वही story लिखते हैं. Composition gf is possible when, who can finish the statement?
The range of f lies in the domain of g.
Yes. Range of the right function f lies within domain of G. Okay. So what is the range of f? What's going to be the range of this f? It's between 3 and 7. So fx would have value between what and what? पहले 3 substitute कर.
24.
ठीक है, 24 will be the biggest value क्योंकि जैसे जैसे denominator बड़ा होता है, yes, तो fraction छोटा होता है. 24. So when you substituted 3 here, you got 24, and when you substitute 7 here, you get
8.
48 over 7 minus 1 is 8. Yes. So this is the range of f. This must lie within the domain of G, which is, domain of G is between A and B. Okay. So then that means A should be 8 and B should be 24. this should lie within this. So that means A has to be 8 and B has to be 24. 8 and 24 are correct answers. It is now given that the condition for the formation of GF are satisfied. Find the expression of GF. Just find the function GF. Part 2. Inside G, we have to substitute the function F. So 2 times 48 upon x minus 1 minus 4, which is 96 upon x minus 1 minus 4. Take LCM. X minus 1, 96 minus 4x plus 4. So that is going to be 100 minus 4x upon x minus 1. That is GF. Find the expression for GF inverse. Okay, so y equals 100 minus 4x upon x minus 1. We're going to make x the subject. Yx minus y equals 100 minus 4x. So we have yx plus 4x equals 100 plus y. X common. Y plus 4 equals 100 plus y. X equals 100 plus y over y plus 4, which gives GF inverse equals 100 plus x over x plus 4. Hundred minus 4x over x minus x. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong answer. 100 plus x equals x plus 4. It's absolutely correct. Let's do one more question.
मिस काफी हो गया है
नहीं हुआ काफी 40 पे हमने स्टार्ट किया है ना एक और कर लेते हैं बस
मिस हाथ थक गए हैं
उसके बाद ना मैंने पूरी बाकी वर्कशीट होमवर्क पे देनी है तो वो 31 से लेकर 36 तक होमवर्क जाएगा वो बहुत ज्यादा हो जाएगा क्योंकि अब मैंने मंडे के बाद नहीं करानी है वर्कशीट मंडे को हम बस करेक्शंस करेंगे होमवर्क की एंड देन वी मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक व्हिच इज ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ फंक्शन वो भी 2 मैक्सिमम 3 दिन में हो जाएगा बिकॉज़ इट्स अ स्मॉल टॉपिक ठीक है वो बकर तो आपके जाने से पहले ताकि फंक्शन ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ फंक्शन भी हो जाए ओके वेंसडे को लोगे क्लास
नहीं मिस
वेंसडे को फ्लाइट है अच्छा ठीक है
जी मिस
अच्छा चलो फिर दुआ लेट्स यू गोइंग टू फिनिश दिस वर्कशीट एज होमवर्क 31 to 36 ठीक
ठीक
है
है
सो विल मीट ऑन मंडे नेक्स्ट इंशाल्लाह ऑलराइट
ओके
अल्लाह
मिस
हाफिज टेक केयर
अल्लाह हाफिज